Hey yarn dolls, welcome back to Lovey Beleza Crochet Diary, where we turn yarn into fashion or whatever, anything. We turn yarn into whatever we want to turn it into. But today we're going to go ahead on and get started on our mood blanket for April. So we're going to get that done, and then I'll be back halfway through. Hopefully I can get the whole April done. If not, then let's get to it, dolls. Hey yarn dolls, welcome back to another update on my 2026 mood blanket. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. And if you've been following along with this blanket series since the beginning, you already know we are basically crocheting our way through my emotions one day at a time. This is my 2026 crochet mood blanket, and every day the color I crochet represents how I was feeling that day. So instead of just making a pretty blanket, I'm basically creating a giant colorful diary made out of yarn. And let me tell y'all, April is so pink, literally like me. Y'all see my room? So I started working on the first 17 days of April, and when I looked at the colors together, I couldn't help but laugh because it's a whole lot of me in there, okay? Like pink. We love some pink. And honestly, I'm not mad about it because hot pink represents feeling good and being excited. So apparently April was trying to tell me, stay in that good mood, girl. Stay in that mood. For this month update, I crocheted days 1 through 17. And I wanted to walk you through how these came together, the colors I used, and of course, what the colors actually mean in my mood blanket. For my yarn, I'm using Big Twist yarn, and the colors I'm working with are hot pink, baby pink, medium rose, lilac, and white. I'm also using a 4.5 crochet hook. I really love how these colors look together because they give the blanket such a soft, feminine, happy feeling. The best part is every color actually has a meaning behind it. So let's get into April. For my mood blanket, white represents gratitude. Medium rose mean that I was feeling okay. Hot pink represents good or excited. Lilac means I was tired that day. And baby pink means I was feeling sad. And when I look at these first 17 days of April, the story is pretty interesting. I had 11 hot pink days. 11, y'all. Come on now. That means 11 days were great. Okay, just so amazing. And when you look at the blanket, you can definitely see it. The hot pink is taking over, just like my room. I actually love when I have a month where one color really reminds me of me. Like it represents how soft I am, and I don't know, how happy I be all the time. You don't even know what colors is gonna go where with the mood until the day is over. So you can look at the sections and immediately see that something was happening with my mood. Like, girl, okay. And in this case, apparently I was feeling good and so grateful because I mean, come on now. Let's not. But aside from feeling grateful, I also had the 2 medium rose days, which was okay so far. Most of my days start off okay, but then it's always something that happens to make it feel so great, okay? Now, yeah, so that's basically how April went for the most part, y'all. Sometimes I just be rambling and I want to keep rambling. So y'all can continue on to watch. And yeah, I did have one little tired day with Lilac. But we all get tired. But you know. I did end up on baby pink, but I ain't crocheted yet, so that don't even matter. Yeah. So y'all, let me know in the comments if y'all are making a mood blanket or what type of blankets that y'all are making. The whole point of this for me is to document how I'm feeling and to reflect and to make sure that I can, because we are in control of our emotions. So just to make sure that I can change my outlook on things, and then I can go back and see how I felt versus me trying to remember. So yeah, that's the whole point. And then sometimes I do have to remind myself with this project, like, don't just try to say you're happy these days because you have to crochet it. Be honest. That's why you're going to see some sad days. You're going to see some tired days. You're going to see some red days. Because that means I'm mad. Like, what? But I am checking myself. A mood blanket is literally designed for you to take control over your mood for an entire year. So that's one day, one color, one row, however you're going to do it. And eventually, all of those little rows turn into an entire blanket of your mood. So check yourself. That is really what makes this project so special to me. When I started this, I knew I was going to be crocheting all over the place, but I had to just sit down and focus and be like, you're going to stay committed and you're going to do this. But I don't really think I thought about how different the blanket will look for each month as the year progresses. Every month is going to have its own personality. January will tell one story, February will tell another story, March will have its own color combination, and now April is given pink, okay? And I'm really curious to see what happens as we continue through the year with the rest of the months. So, y'all, my key is loud. I'll be right back. So, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I do wonder with this blanket, will there be a month where the color will be just one full color, will I have a full month of gratitude? I want to, of course. I also don't want to force it and fake it as well. I wonder, will I have like a pattern of them? You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I have no idea, and that's what makes this mood blanket so fun. I can't plan the colors, I just plan the design, okay? I can't decide what colors are going to go next. I cannot decide which colors are going to go next to each other. That literally depends on my mood. My life is deciding that for me. And I think that's such a cool concept. This blanket is literally going to be a snapshot of my 2026 emotions. Not just the pretty days, not just the exciting days, but tired days, okay days, sad days, angry days, stressful days, and most importantly, grateful days. And when this blanket is finally finished, I'm going to be able to look back and see an entire year that represented me in yarn. That's pretty special. So if you're thinking about making a crochet mood blanket, I definitely encourage you to make it personal. You don't have to use the same colors I'm using. You don't even have to use the same moods. You're creative, okay? You can recreate your own color system based on what matters to you most. Maybe red means angry like mine, blue means peaceful, green means happy, yellow means excited, purple means tired. The possibilities are literally endless. And that's one of my favorite things about crochet. You can take a simple idea and completely make it your own. For my blanket, I am using big twist yarn and a 4.5 millimeter hook like I mentioned before. So I am really enjoying how the big twist colors are working together, especially the hot pink, y'all. Okay, now, y'all, as always, keep your hooks moving, your yarn flowing, and I'll see y'all in the next one. If you enjoyed this crochet move blanket update, don't forget to like the video, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, watching me crochet, and following along with this year-long project. I really can't wait to see what the rest of April brings. Now I gotta go, dolls. Or, y'all know I ain't gotta go, but stay tuned to see the finishing of this blanket. Bye. Okay, dolls. Y'all saw that, and this is how much I got done. So, this is about 2 weeks. Got 2 more weeks to do. Once those 2 weeks are done, I will start to put together these three on the next video. So in the next video you see, I will go ahead on and do, what month is this one? January, February, and March. Okay, yeah, March. What color am I gonna do for March? Oh, it's supposed to be green. It's supposed to be green. March, and then we're gonna get these put together. But y'all, thank y'all for spending time with me. Remember to stay creative and check your mood, okay? And if you can't figure it out, do a mood blanket and check that mood, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the Yarn Doll family, because we crochet every day over here, even if I don't record. Y'all, I have to go. Bye.